All right. Tonight we're going to talk about something that's really powerful, yet it's very simple. It's a profound truth that you need to know if you're going to lead anybody. So, by a show of hands, how many of you have heard somebody say one thing and then watched them do another? Okay. How many of you ever have heard the term, do what I say, but not what I do? Many of us have. So today I want to talk about this powerful and profound and simple concept, which is just doing what you say you will do. Here's why it matters. Because trust is the foundation of leadership. We look at this, we see leadership, it's all of this blue space out here. It's so great, it's so amazing, it's so just wow, it's right out in front in the open. And then we know that influence is important. And if you don't, influence is important for leadership. If you're not influencing others, you're not leading them. But what often people tend not to focus on, which they should, is the credibility portion and the trust portion. And credibility isn't necessarily about having credentials. It's not about having a title. It's not about having the ability to say, I'm a doctor, or I have this degree, or anything like that, or this position of authority. It's about having the trust of the people that are following you. It's about having influence. You have to be credible. To have credibility, you have to have trust. You have to instill that in the people that follow you. If they do not trust you, they will not follow you. Period. It's not going to happen. And integrity is like the glue that holds this together. It's like a barrier almost that prevents trust from being breached. Your integrity. So this integrity piece is really important. It's kind of what we're touching on. It's not built in words as much as it is in action. Now, this is something I like to always say, and I'm not saying I coined this phrase, but if a picture is worth 1,000 words, then an action is worth 1,000,000. So if a picture is worth 1,000, an action is worth 1,000,000. So here's the standard. The consistency between your words and your actions will set the tone for the culture of the team or people that are following you. Doing what you say you will do will boost your credibility because it instills trust, shows your integrity, okay, and that will boost morale. And if you boost morale of the people following you, you will boost their performance. They will go out of their way to make things happen that you maybe never even thought of asking. They will go out of their way to make it happen. Zig Ziglar said, "It was character that got us out of bed, commitment that moved us into action, and discipline that enabled us to follow through." So here's some practical ways to lead with integrity. Number one, make fewer but more intentional commitments. I know this can be difficult. Honestly, I struggle with this. I want to make sure that I'm meeting people's needs. I'm a starter. It's just kind of built into me. I get things going and I get it started. And we need people like that. But we also, if you're a leader, you can't just be a starter. You have to be a finisher. Right. You have to complete the course. Track your promises. This is how you're going to do that. You have to keep a calendar. You have to keep notes. You have to keep strict accountants of your plans, of your commitments. And communicate early if things change. Don't wait till the last minute. You can be as open and honest as you want, but if you wait till the very last minute to communicate a change, guess what? People are going to lose credibility. You're going to lose credibility, because people are going to lose their trust in you. That's going to happen. And that's why you got to be not just a role model for accountability, but the role model for accountability. If you cannot be the role model for accountability, especially when you fall short, admitting your mistakes, being open and honest and saying, I failed on my promise, but this is how I'm going to fix that, and this is how I'm going to do better next time, then again, you'll have trouble building trust because people can't see your integrity. They won't be able to see your credibility. If an action is worth 1,000,000 words, what story are your actions telling? What story do your actions communicate to others? So here's a challenge. This week, pick just one commitment that you've made. Make it small. It doesn't have to be big. A commitment you've made to somebody else, not just yourself. And then make sure it gets done. Go out of your way to make sure that it happens, especially if it's something that you've been waiting for a while to take care of. I know life gets in the way. It can be difficult, but you have to follow through. Because leadership is less about just making promises, making commitments, telling people you're going to get things. Hey, here's a vision. Let's go this way. And it's more about actually delivering on that vision, delivering on that promise and that commitment. Your 3 key takeaways. Number 1, your trust from others, them trusting you, and that is earned when your actions align with your words. Because an action is worth 1,000,000 words. Actions must align. And integrity in leadership starts by honoring your own commitments. You have to be about it, not just speak about it. And number 3, doing what you say you will do is the simplest and the most powerful tool you will ever have in your toolbox as a leader. Period. There is not a single tool that has as much impact as just following through. Regardless of your skill set, regardless of what capabilities you think you have, you could just be leading one person. But if you follow through, that one person will multiply into 2 to 4 to 8. Just watch what will happen. And with that, I will turn it back over.